Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We joined Dungen and his party yet again for his honor mode playthrough back at camp. Yesterday's episode was an absolute doozy. We got into so much trouble, basically picking up every single fight that we possibly could. I was looking at Dungen and thinking about changing his build quite a lot at level 8. So I went back to camp and I decided to respec him. I was originally planning on taking some points in fighter and actually respecking him so he'd be a level 1 fighter. That way he could wear heavy armor and also have proficiency with longbows, which Dungen doesn't innately have. But generally, I don't think we need that. I think we're doing A-okay. So instead of respecking as a 6 bard, 1 fighter, I'm a 7 bard, and I'll be taking my 8th level in Wizard. This is a full spellcaster, so it's not going to mess up my casting at all. It's going to give me access to a bunch of cantrips I don't need, so we'll have to figure out which one that is. But when I respect my talents, you can see I have 16 intelligence over here on the right. We don't need strength at all, and because of our gloves, we don't need dexterity at all. So I was able to free up those stats, pump them into intelligence, and wizards have the ability of scribing spells onto scrolls. Based off this intelligence level, I'll be able to learn 4 of any ability at all as long as wizards can scribe it. This also gives me access to some great utility like shield that I can use to protect myself from incoming attacks. We can also pick up things like grease fog and find familiar, and that's a ton of utility already. I actually don't know how I want to finish this off. Well, I guess I can pick up Longstrider. We don't have that in our party, and I can get Disguise Self just to have something to cast. These free spells don't really matter much. It's the ones that I can pick and choose from any scroll that could be really good. I might still take 2 levels in fighter at some point just to get action surge. Of course, we all know how good that is, but this keeps us on track to still be a pretty main caster at the end of the day. Well, I teased you guys with fighting some important people in the last episode, and then I never did it. My bad, I got distracted. Let's go to sleep, make sure nothing terrible happens to us, and if we're in the clear, we'll go stir up some trouble. I guess some different trouble. Uneventful night. Very surprised by that. A quick teleport to Moonrise Towers gets us into position, and we don't have to go very far to meet our first adversary. Now, I say adversary lightly, kind of. These are all going to be people that work for Ketheric. However, I don't think they see reason. I don't think they understand that I'm also here working for Ketheric. And I'm pretty sure no matter what we do, these guys are going to lash out in some way here. Let's see how it goes.
What do you bring?
Ballads, sonnets, jigs. The list is endless, really. We also have wizard options now.
I require gold.
All right, here you go. Toss a coin right over to you. I got that very coin today playing a song. Oh. That's kind of odd.
I require more.
How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
See what I mean? There's no like, hey, we're on the same side here. I don't hand out that much gold, you weird fucking thing.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
I've already passed the river. What are you talking about? Ooh, fine, take it all. Toss another. Why stay in this rotted building? Take your gold and be free. It's persuasion. I'm even gonna cast Friends and Guidance on this. We need an 18. We rolled a 27.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
Says who? Seems like there's no one here to really oversee you. You kind of work by yourself, still have friends. We rolled a 14, that rolls up to a 27. The other one was a natty 1. I'm glad we had advantage.
Gold.
Gold.
Gold. Gold. No. I paid back.
Hey, what? Wait, she just exploded into gold? All right. I don't hate that. Wow, I could seriously use that. What a good fight. I don't know, I bet he could make it through. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll cut through these. This is actually no problem at all. He's passing the medium toughness barrier with each and every swing. Only one hasn't passed. Yeah, I think we can cut by those vines, no problem. There's a Great Axe +1 in here, as well as a locked chest. We are going to take guidance from Shadowheart. We did 14, we rolled a 27, and the chest just pops itself open. Inside we find the Fire Heart. Whenever you take fire damage dealt by another creature, you gain 2 turns of heat. That doesn't help me at all, but I will take the winnings. And I'll sell them to my favorite vendor.
Ever at your service.
Yeah, you are. Hey, you got any of those arrows of many targets today? Yes! Oh, lucky days! Dude, her inventory is seriously starting to get stacked with nearly every item I've looted in the act so far. Thank you! And then when you know, straight across the street from the taxes, there's another place that Ketherick has someone in overseeing. I think this might be the top door. Yeah, we want to go in through the double oak doors here if we can.
This must be a brewery or distillery.
Yep, some kind of distillery. Oh, I actually can't see him just yet, but as we enter the building, oh, disgusting. Thisobald Thorm is sitting in the middle. Man, I could barely get up on the stool. Hey, handsome. Come here often.
Link, go back down, wet your whistle. Tell you a story.
Oh, you want a story? I have a bunch of those, my dude. Well, attack! What are you serving?
Only the best.
I feel like it's pretty rude
Oblivion and beyond.
to just show up and ask what someone is. What the fuck are you?
On. Cheers. Bottoms up. Go nuts.
I've seen some grotesques in my time, but this is something else.
Why are you judging our new friend? Well, pick up your tankard.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together.
Gross.
The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Keep your distance. He looks like he could burst any second.
Why are you saying this in front of him?
Go on, clean. Make it drink.
Make it drink. I like that.
You and I both. To our good health.
I'm not gonna mime drinking, am I? I mean, my stamina's okay. I should have some decent sleight of hand. With our dexterity, it's -1 from dexterity. But we have the gloves to give us. All right, I'm gonna try to mime it. Yeah, bud, I'm totally drinking here with you. This is delicious. Shit. That was on the first drink. I feel like that's not gonna set a good impression. Oh, delicious.
Not a single drop You must think me a right fool. You will regret.
Oh, he's throwing it around. Whoa, he just broke the entire bar. Okay. So, this guy is a pretty difficult fight. I don't know if we've ever fought him in a video. He does have legendary resistance to incapacitation, plus 10 bonus at your next saving throw against incapacitation condition. This can be used 3 times. Oh, God. He also has overflowing brew. When Thisobald Thorm brew changes, it can overflow, dealing 3d6 of the corresponding damage type and empowering his allies. Speaking of his allies, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 undead attendants to this facility, and he looks kind of undead himself. Yes, indeed. So we might be able to fear him. We do have some problems, though. He's totally immune to slashing, totally immune to piercing, and totally immune to bludgeoning damage. If you've been keeping track, that means only magic. That's all we got. We're going to start with Astarion jumping over into the corner and swinging into the blighted Actor. We're going to see some pretty big damage coming out already, and I think that is going to end his turn. Shadowheart can start to run over in that direction, and she is just going to cast a Sacred Flame onto the same target. We need to deal 7 damage. We did 12, and the target goes down. We have plenty of movement now, so I'm going to move Astarion up to the ramp, and he can try to hold that. Shadowheart doing the same thing. Now, we can hit him with ice. That is allowed, so we're going to cast Ray of Frost onto the big guy. Unfortunately, our first cast did miss. I do have some arrows that have certain elements on them that I can use here. For instance, this fire arrow from Dungen we can shoot off to the side. And as you can see, we deal a bit of damage as a result. He unfortunately has taken over the burning reflux. Fire damage has ignited his special brew, letting him use fiery regurgitation. Oh God, I don't even know what that is. Maybe fire wasn't the best idea. I am gonna shoot an acid shot at him now. We'll see if that plays into the fire at all. No, it did not, and we're gonna end our turns right there. As he moves forward, here's the regurgitation. He put fire in all of his tubes. He also spawned in a creature directly in front of him, too. It is an undead creature, so it is blinded by Shadowheart's weapon, and she does get a pretty good attack on it here, too. Some more undead coming towards us, and I'm not sure what this circle of ice is here. Okay. Astarion's going to start ripping and tearing. He's going to be responsible for killing the majority of the ads coming into this fight, it looks like. Now, we actually killed this guy. It gave us another swing, and we were able to swing again with Great Weapon Master. I don't know what stopped him from dying, and while he was able to just stand straight up. I would like to cast a Glyph of Sleep here onto Thisobald. He spell saved. Let's go ahead and bonus action Sanctuary on Dungen. Then Dungen is going to just walk away, avoid that attack of opportunity. Because that was a bonus action, Shadowheart can still do her main turn, which is going to be casting Swirly Whirlies and walking into our enemy. That's changed his thing over to a Rotten Reflux. And I'm going to move to this side just in case he AoEs again. Astarion's done with his turn, and we are going to fire off a Ray of Frost onto Thisobald. And we are going to start running upstairs with Minthara, just trying to get away from this guy, trying to spread out our party a little bit, too. I'm going to do a level 3 heal for 15 HP, played through that lovely recorder of mine. And that's going to end all of my turns. Now, the big guy himself turns to the side and does a big explosion of necrotic damage before slowly trying to wobble away. We see one of his assistants dashing down the ramp towards Minthara, and a slam now happening over here. Who's that on? Onto Astarion, who doesn't take too much. Oh, so he blew up again. Did big AoE damage to Shadowheart. Okay. This fight is difficult because most parties are going to deal almost exclusively physical damage. Well, not exclusively, but it's going to be the main source of damage in most parties, where he is completely immune to that effect. Let me drink a potion. I'm not going to overreact to this. Probably just drink a potion, cast a level 2 heal. And then we are going to just keep up the pressure by continuing to stand next to him. That's all we have to do. Just get in his way. I do want to move Astarion a little bit if I can, because this looks like it might be an AoE situation. I thought that guy was dazed, and that's how I can move away. Looks like we're just totally fine to move. Now, Minthara is going to, I think, cast Ice Knife on the stairs. Try to slow down the Blighted Troubadour here, and it looks like that attack was enough to knock him on his ass. Now, Dungen is going to shoot from... Should I try to get up the stairs? I suppose we don't need the height advantage. I just want to be away from this guy. First shot deals 0 damage. Of course it did, because we can't hurt him with physical damage. I didn't already forget. It does seem like fire isn't the way to go with this guy. So instead of that, let me shoot ice at him. We don't have a ton of these ice arrows, but it's something. Dealt 7 damage. He's frightened from my bow, so that's good. That can still affect him. And he fell prone in the ice itself. He stood up and frightened, but because of the ice, I actually don't think he can move, which means he might skip his whole turn. No, we are seeing a rotten explosion happening as Shadowheart takes 22 damage. This guy who fell down earlier takes 3 steps towards our Shadowheart. I guess that's our Minthara, before really not doing anything else. Astarion's been doing a great job, but he's running out of ads to kill. That's been his main goal. He's just going to run up towards the other one here. Shadowheart is going to... might just Sacred Flame. Keep the radiating orbs high. That was 30 damage. Surprising amount of damage. Before I end that turn, let's have her drink another potion, and we'll stay right there. This looks like a pretty easy Ray of Frost situation to me. We'll keep trying to slow this guy down. He does fall to the ground yet again. I'm going to move up there just a little bit, and then we'll have Dungen finish off the zombie on the stairs, if he's able to, that is. Looks like he does have a little bit of health left. All of these guys seem to have a death save of some kind. The Troubadour is going to stand up. Does he have enough movement to run? No, he doesn't. We see a little bit of radiating damage happening from Shadowheart. And let's just move up and kill this guy, so we're happy about it. And that's going to be about all Astarion can do in this fight. I suppose each of his swings does a little tiny bit of thunder damage, so maybe I should get in there with them. The swirly whirlies are already in place. We are going to Sacred Flame, 80% chance to land. It does for 26 damage. We're then going to throw an Ice Knife at the back of Thisobald. The Ice Knife hitting for 7. And from there, I think I'm just going to keep up the Ice Assault. Another arrow of ice here. 91% chance to hit. It does for 42 damage. Let's fire off an acid shot too, just to see. I like that we're still somehow sneaking physical damage into this. That was over 50 damage on that shot. That is amazing. Does say that he's recovering, although what from, I couldn't tell you. Main hand swing does not hit our tank. Shadowheart is totally fine. That second swing doesn't hit either. Where's he gonna move? You can't move, there's too much ice down. And he takes another round of damage from the swirly whirlies. Oh. Wait, he just took all physical damage. Oh. So I guess while he's recovering, that's the window to actually get in there and hit him. I'll be honest, the number of times I've done this fight without talking to him and making him blow himself up is 2. This is the second time. Well, if I can hit him with damage, I'll just do that. It looks like that was successful. Wait, we can just fire off a regular shot now.
The only way out is through.
And we have taken him down.
lonely.
Once again, he was just really rude to me for no reason. I don't know why he was so mad. We'll short rest after that. Everyone's looking great. And there is one more henchman that belongs to Ketherick here in the area. It just so happens that his other henchman is in the very next building. This is the House of Healing. Normally a place we spend quite a lot of time in a normal playthrough. There's a few different quest chains that go through here if you are helping Last Lights In. But we're not doing that, so I think this is going to be pretty straightforward. Excuse me?
Oh, not so well.
Attack!
But well enough to wait.
Why wasn't attack an option? That should have been an option. I have an appointment. Let me in.
Nope. Oh,
Wait.
Not so well.
Fine, I'll get in line. I'm mid-attack, lady. So fucking weird. All right, this place is servants of Lady Shar, who are taking their religion to a whole nother level. They are here to teach loss. And, you know, you don't really get a lot of healing when all of your doctors are preaching about how good loss is. They don't have a bunch of, like, not a lot of incentive there to actually do much good, to be totally honest. The main entryway here just has the receptionist. You can find some quest NPCs over here, once again, if you do have the Last Light In still in session, and if you helped the tieflings. But we're gonna have our party just walk straight up to the surgery. What is this, an auditorium?
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke.
You're killing him too fast, is what he said there.
Hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver.
Hey,
Come,
bud.
Step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
I'm a scholar, this is true, just not in the study of torture. I like how wizardy I am already.
Behold, sisters, the very face of ignorance, one who mistakes tenderness for torture. Go on, acquaint the face of ignorance with the true object of our studies.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
Ah!
A stinging truth, but a truth nonetheless.
I was wondering how she would chime in.
What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being?
Yeah, this is way too emo for me, dude.
It's the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shar eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
Couldn't you argue that he's suffering, my dude? Let's see what I can remember about Shar's teachings. I do have a background in religion. I shouldn't be too bad about this. I also have an aspiring dark justiciar behind me. I hope you've been paying attention, Dungen.
Remember a Sharon maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Your subject is tainted. Shar's succor must only be granted to the willing. Interesting. I wonder what he'll say to that.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well.
Oh,
And
I
yet
see.
These sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
Did he figure it out? I think we're trying to trick him into getting on the table because he has to be willing to receive Shar's grace. See, here's the thing. I want to fight him. So we are going to attack! It would have been nice if I got a surprise round, but we were not that lucky today. It also seems as though that Malice Thorm is going to be moving pretty quick, and Dungen is the closest target to him. Obviously, that is pretty scary. But don't you worry. I have a plan. Kind of. It's kind of a plan. It's mostly going to go into play next turn, if I'm just being honest with you. My plan's to shoot him. I have 4 Bardic Inspiration right now, which means I can do a slashing flourish. If I make him fear me, which I don't know if he can. Ooh, double miss. 1 more slashing flourish. It's only a 35% chance to hit. God, what a wail of loss. Confuse your foes with a shriek of absence. No, we're definitely going to be counterspelling that. Oh, okay. It looks like the counterspell was pretty successful, too, all things considered. I'm not sure why they were all shrieking if he was the only one being attacked. So he has the legendary resistance incapacitation, also a Wail of Loss. Once per round, Malice Thorm can use his legendary action after being attacked to make every assistant cast a Wail of Loss simultaneously. So it seems like I got really lucky that that wasn't worse. All right. Shadowheart is going to dash into the room, and this seems pretty fucking important. We are going to be casting Radiance of the Dawn. Look at those radiating orbs already spreading around everywhere. That's beautiful. She's going to stand right there and wait for her turn to be complete as Dungen backs away.
Master Surgeon's will.
What are you having her do? We do see a miss, which should send him reeling. That was a very good turn for us. We are going to fire off a chromatic orb cast at level... Let's do a level 3. Of course, changed over to the ice element for our ice sorceress. It does say my path is interrupted, which kind of sucks. I really feel like I could do a lot of damage to these guys. Let's just go ahead and send it right away. Unfortunately, did absolutely nothing as the check was saved. Well, Astarion's going to approach on the left side, close enough to the main guy that we don't get an attack of opportunity. We're going to rage and then start to send the tiger swings towards these two. With any luck, we will hit both of them. Immune to bleeding. Does he still get the reverberation stacks all the same? Reckless! Looks like we may not know. He does still have some, but I don't know what caused it. That's going to be all of our turns. Everyone around us should have been blinded. We are going to see a charm come out from Inthara as a ranged attack was used against her by one of these sisters here in the surgery room. We have an instrument of loss. Oh, I see. He's getting buffs on his weapon the longer his assistants are alive. That is terrifying. We see a big swing from Asterion as he hits one of the sisters, moving up to the high ground. 2 stacks of reverberation, a little bit of frost on that target. The other sister casting some confusion onto Asterion and moving him away. He cannot discern friend from foe right now. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. We are going to have Dungen approach. How do we want to do this? So I have 1 stack of Arcane Acuity right now. That's not enough. I can shoot an arrow of many targets towards these guys if I wanted to. Is there a way to show my arrows easier? Jeez, I'm just going to be scrolling through so much stuff. Arrow of many targets only has a 70 there's only a 35% chance to hit this guy. But if we look over at Asterion, I should still be able to get a pretty good bounce. And it'll hit a lot more targets. I'm up to 9 stacks of Arcane Acuity. Fantastic. We're not going to be doing anything with that this turn, but very soon we shall. With the remainder of Dungan's turn, we're going to fire off a Slashing Flourish at Sister Huna, who is frightened, but has 1 HP still remaining. As Shadowheart approaches the center of the room, she is going to start to prime these enemies with Swirly Whirlies! What I'm worried about is if Asterion approaches me, he's going to then be pretty debuffed. Oh my god, that was 44 fucking damage. Onto my tank. She's also slowed for this turn too. This is starting to get kind of serious. And we don't even know what's going to happen to Asterion on his turn, do we? My gut tells me that I should try to remove action economy. However, if she attacks, it's going to be Shadowheart. And she won't take any damage because she'll die to the Swirly Whirly. So I'm going to get Malice with what I was hoping was a good spell. Unfortunately, it did not connect. And we're just going to have to wait and see what this guy does here. Looks like Asterion skipped his entire turn, took 9 damage from a Scream attack. So I didn't even read that properly. I thought she was going to be approaching me. Another sister comes down and gets melted alive as she approaches the flames. Let's move Shadowheart a little bit over to her left. That'll finish off the last of those dudes. Then, what I would love to do for Dungan is cast Hold Person. Now, unfortunately, he's not a fucking person. He's some undead monstrosity. But I still should be able to crowd control him with something. Hypnotic Pattern would do the trick. I can make him laugh like crazy, I think. But then I think there's a check every time he takes damage. I'm surprised it's a 64% chance. I thought that'd be significantly higher. He used my whole turn with that. This motherfucker. I'm gonna swing, bro. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Wait, Whale of Lost being cast? Being cast by who? I actually thought all of the assistants were dead already. That's why I didn't counterspell it. I was really confused. One more turn of confusion on Astari, and maybe my head will clear up at about the same time. We have Lovely Assistant. I'm just going to Backlash. I'm not going to do anything else. It looks like he healed with a bit of that damage. We are going to see a... Dang, Ray of Frost connect for 15 damage onto the assistant, taking her down. Now it's just us and the boss. The confusion has finally ended. The rage has not. Asterion is going to approach and cleave, trying to deal damage. He's still immune to the bleeding portion of this, but I think that's still the way of playing it. We got an extra swing, and we're going to use it from Great Weapon Master, but it does not connect. The assistant is behind the ladder, but then moves forward into the Swirly Whirlies, but continuing towards our back line right now. Dungan sees her coming. I don't think Dungan's going to react. I'm going to try Hideous Laughter again. 56% chance to hit. That seems so crazy. Confusion would work, right? That's still just 56%. Dang. These guys are stronger than I thought. Let me spend a turn just shooting. I'm going to do make sure this is Slashing Flourish. Some of my stuff got moved. 1 onto the ad, 1 onto the main guy. The ad is dead. We'll do a double onto the main guy now. And this might be enough. Well, we're definitely not going to kill him. God, 21 damage. He is frightened, though, which means he can't approach Dungan. That is a very good thing. I think we're probably going to go to sleep after this. So let me do some big healing on Shadowheart. We'll use some of her spell slots for this, and she's just going to stay there with the rest of her turn. Malice is frightened. We see a Lovely Assistant casting again, but there's no one... I'm so confused. Wasn't she dead? Did he bring her back and then I burned her? Is that what happened? I think Swirly Whirlies just dodged a mechanic in this fight. We're going to hit this guy with more frost. Trying desperately to slow him down. He saved the prone. That's totally fine. Big cleaving swing. If he's immune to bleed, maybe I just regular swing. Yeah, it looks like that has the same result. I'm not sure why I melted the fire, or excuse me, melted the ice already. It must be the fire on our weapon that caused that. He's sitting at 10 radiating orbs. This is looking great. We're going to swing on Shadowheart, but unfortunately miss. And now we're going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Oh no! What's so funny? While he's laying on the ground, Astarion is going to swing and swing! And that is enough to take him down. When I started seeing all the ads screaming, I started to get really worried about the damage that was coming out on this fight. Then when I saw him swing for 40 damage, I got even more worried. But we just have so much control, dude. Oh shit, he's still alive. Unlock the restraints? Turn-based mode? Attack. All right. I mean, seriously, you're gonna let this guy run out into the wilderness? The dark that consumes anyone without a light? You're gonna let him run out there when he's blind with nothing? He's just gonna die. We did that guy a favor. I'm not even kidding. We did that guy a serious favor. I'm wrapping up a great day of adventuring by heading back to my favorite merchants yet again. Now, I think I did buy from them as our day started here, but there's a shield over here in the corner that I very much need, and I have not been able to acquire it yet. So we're gonna have to figure out a way of causing a distraction. I thought the best way of doing that would just be getting Dungen to come over here and he could start playing a song. But it seems as though that Lan Tarv over here, the main guy I'm stealing from, just doesn't care about my song. Although I could probably make some money here. Hold on, let's hold this one out. You guys got any cash? Come on, give Dungen some money. I have to buy so many arrows. This build is so expensive, please. Yeah, broke ass absolute followers. Wait a minute, he moved for a second. So I gotta figure this out. There's a couple ways we might be able to do this. The first of which is darkness. If we just cast... Wait, didn't they patch this so that's actually a hostile action? Oh, I'm second guessing myself now. But if I cast this not on this guy, he shouldn't care. And then no one can see me, and I take the shield, and I run. And now everybody runs. We're done playing!
Welcome in Moonrise.
Oh! What's happening? Am I in a fight or not? Well, to be clear, this all started because I moved Minthara too far away from my group. Not because I stole something. It's because she's supposed to be brain dead, and they're like, wait a minute, what are you doing out here? That's why this horrible thing has happened. In turn, holy shit, I'm actually being attacked. Invisibility? This is so bizarre. So everyone else, what if I just book it for the jail? I might be able to just break combat on turn 1. I can't imagine that we're going to be hostile with all of Moonrise, right? Where am I? I ran the... Fuck! Fuck! Sanctuary! Sanctuary! Sanctuary, quickly! Oh my god, please!
Your command.
And then, yeah, Astarion's literally just gonna rip it into this room.
On the way.
I don't know if restarting my... So the game saves when you close it on this difficulty. So I don't think restarting the game would actually do anything. It might clean up the turn order a little bit. Okay, so that works. So I can dip down here and then I'm not in combat with everyone else. Jeez. Okay, end turn. And Dungen is ending his turn. So more people are being added actively.
done at last.
What happens if I just let them chase Minthara and I run the other way? I'm gonna fast forward because this is insufferable. You know what's interesting? Roa Moonglow's still on my side. I wonder if that's part of the trouble in here with the turn order. Because these guys are on Roa Moonglow's side. Well, Minthara got frightened, so she can't move away. I'm just gonna Misty Step as far as I can. Which doesn't really help me because now these guys are gonna come after me. But, you know, I'll figure it out. Just, yeah, keep kind of running this way. And again, all of this was caused because Minthara walked too far away from Dungen. That really sucks. I didn't even get caught in the heist. Like, in what world could I not be like, I told my thrall to wait for me outside? What? What? All right, Shadowheart's dashing. She made it to the stairs. There will be an attack of opportunity, but we're in... Wait. What happened to your sanctuary? Okay, that doesn't matter. She made it out, so she's not in combat anymore. And as you can see, there's a guard right here. They don't care about me. They're fine. Dungen is still just invisible in the heart of everything that's going on with this clicky boy over here. But Minthara is going to have to do quite a lot of movement to get away from this. The problem is more and more people just keep getting piled on into this. So her flee range right now is still pretty shit. She used her racial Misty Step earlier. So that's my sorcerer one, and I was hoping that would let me then fly away a little bit more, but because we're immobilized, we're having a little bit of trouble. Because she's out of enemy sight lines, theoretically, I can sneak now, and they may not be able to get up to her to find her. If I snuck a little bit closer, that would have been better for actually disappearing. Dungan's still invisible. I'm just gonna wait to see what they do. Wait, did I trick the guards? Oh, here they come. Maybe? God, it's taking forever. Oh, he's definitely gonna see me. Yeah, we were spotted. Okay. The chase continues. Now way more enemies are doing it. No! Not even showing anyone's turn anymore. Just waiting. I haven't broken the game this bad in a long time. I went back to the main menu and came back. And it looks like turns are going. I think. I'm actually missing the turn UI entirely. Asterion and Shadowheart are totally fine down here. In fact, I can probably fast travel them. Maybe getting them back in the fight would help. I think that's a terrible idea. Maybe they're ahead of the fight if I go to Moonrise Towers. Yeah, they're ahead of the fight. They're not in it. Well. Wait. It's actually Minthara's turn. Okay, I need you guys to not be here then.
This way.
Go this way. You got plenty of room. We already cleared this out. Okay, now on Minthara's turn, which apparently it is, I'm going to Misty Step as far as I can see, which is to here. Please. Okay, good. So, that brought me out of combat range, and I am going to flee combat, which brings Minthara back to the base.
The wrong threshold. Time to defend yourself.
What? Charm! Seems you have crossed the wrong threshold. What the fuck? How could she attack me if she's charmed? Oh, good lord. Okay, I'm in a new fight. Why? Hold on. I can't figure that out right now. Is Dungen good? Bro, everyone's fucking hostile. Well, not everybody. You know what I mean. Not everybody. But kind of the people that matter are... Shit. Let me go upstairs. This fucking eyeball has true sight. Go, please hurry. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, I just saved on being seen. I just wanted to see if the guys upstairs care. Yeah, these guys are good. They don't care. The guard over there does have a bit of a problem with me. What about my boss? Is my boss cool? Is my boss still cool? Yeah, my boss is still cool. So I think it's only the guards downstairs that don't like me. Which you may be surprised to know that I'm not super worried about that. Let me see if... I want to see if the front door guards are going to be a problem. These guys fully reset. It does look like my first option is attack. They're not showing up on the map. Yep, they're right on the map. Okay, they're right on the map. All right. What the fuck is going on with you guys now? Hello? What is this? I'm not even involved in this fight. What the fuck is this? Oh, God. Okay. So I'm going to do a Ray of Frost, and then I'm going to kite away. You can't flee combat in this region, but Minthara and Lae'zel. I'm going to counterspell the Misty Step, so she's stuck in the frost. Take that. She cast Jump. That was a really smart move. I'm going to cast Ice Knife to make more frost. Then I'm going to run. Is she going to jump? There. Ah! Shield. Nice. She's going in again, though. The trip attack missed. Ooh, we actually have good AC. Ray of Frost. Disadvantage. What about Ice Knife? Still disadvantage. It's probably because we're threatened. So I didn't expect to be in a wizard fight here. I'm going to Misty Step away. That's my final level 2 spell slot. That was bonus action, so we're going to turn around Ray of Frost. 91% chance to land. It does. She goes prone. Now, half of her movement is just standing up. Second wind to heal her is a smart play. She still has jump, so she'll be able to jump out of there. Charm on the critical miss, trip ranged attack. She saved the charm, so she could still attack me again. She tries a trip attack that knocks Minthara prone, and then she tries to move a little bit. Now, me being prone isn't as big of a deal. I'm just simply going to cast our Ray of Frost again. I might even try to break line of sight if I was feeling fancy, so she can't shoot me with ranged. Oh, I just saw how scared Scratch is, and I hate that. Okay, Lae'zel is going to try to move out of the frost. She does. Trip attack. Doesn't connect. We charm. She is charmed. She can't attack me again. She's going to end her turn. Oh, she's drinking my goddamn potions now, and she threw another potion at herself. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost. She's prone. I'm going to move away.
Taking up position.
We know how this goes. Half her movement already used up. She can't have many more superiority die. I'm charming again. Not successful charm. She can use another one of those superiorities. Okay. Ray of Frost. Onto Lae'zel. Connects for 16 damage. We move away. This is how much control my Minthara build has, by the way. She goes prone. We win the fight? So my prize is killing her? Passives. Knockout. Turn on. I'm then gonna zip over here with a Misty Step. Advantage on the swing because she's fucking prone. And we're doing a knockout. One damage. Oh, I don't have my staff. Oh, no. Oh, no, I might die. Charm? Charm worked. She can't hit me. She can't hit me. So she's gonna fucking heal again, isn't she? No, you're so smart. We punch. It didn't work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Charm. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Tripped. Oh, God. Hit her. Good. I guess I have to hit her one more time.
This is not how I die.
Okay. Wait, is she still trying to kill? Stop! What is this? Wait, now I'm in... What the fuck? What the fuck? Why have you done this? Topple attack. Asterion, help! What the fuck is happening? Get back to base! This is fucked! This is so fucked! Where's Shadowheart? She can't be surprised. I guess it's just Dungan's turn. I'm gonna heal Minthara. And then I'm gonna try to knock her out. What do? I have to res her or she's gonna fucking die.
Faith will protect me.
So what happens if I... Ah! What the fuck? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Bring my Lae'zel back.
Which of them does that?
This is
I'm resing Lae'zel for 200 gold.
Does thou require?
No, I don't need anything else. Is she gonna be hostile? Are we good? What? She's not at her camp. Wait, he's doing it right now. He's doing it right now. Okay, okay. So let me get my staff. We're gonna re-equip that staff. Lae'zel's back. Please tell me she's not hostile.
Trespassing can be easy. Getting out a...
What? Oh my God. Well, I think this is how we lost a companion. I think this is how we lost Lae'zel as a companion. In the end, she just couldn't deal with the fact that Dungen didn't want her advances, and that Dungen didn't want to be fucking beat up every time he comes home. She couldn't respect that, and now she's lashing out on Minthara, and this is a direct result of Dungen being so much of a heartthrob that she just couldn't stand it. Please die. Please just die already. I already spent 200 gold on you. Let me tell you, boys, that's not the turn I thought this episode was gonna be taking. This shit was out of left field. I also don't have a fucking vendor in the act anymore.
It's some kind of round...
I'll see you all again soon. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Goodbye. Hit the like button, please.